toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Clemson will boot it away to get this one started. Fielded in the end zone, it's Humphries. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. So the Stanford Cardinal offense will take the field for the first possession of the day. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box, they can take it outside, they can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
And the QB sneak has been around for 4,000 years. Obviously some exaggeration, but so hard to stop. Quarterback gets it, starts to burrow behind that offensive line, and now you got the push behind with these guys. It's almost impossible to stop.
From the gun, the ground game. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass.
The hardest thing to do in football is to play on the road. So you want to get those fans as quiet as possible. That is a great opening possession for this defense, not giving up any big plays and forcing the 4th down.
He's got great speed. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. So the Clemson Tigers offense will go to work for the first time today. And the heart of this team clearly rests on the offensive line. A group of ballers, David, who take pride in what they do.
And I think if you're a coach, you take pride. Like, it starts up front. Like, you win and lose games with physicality, and they lean on all the big fellas up front, the hog mollies, the big uglies, the most unselfish players on the field.
It's old school, man. We're in an era of college football where it's up-tempo, spread, air raid. Games are still won and lost, though, in the trenches. And because this is one of the best offensive lines in all of college football, that is a huge advantage this offense takes into each and every game.
Caught near the sticks. It's Bean. There he goes. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. The Tigers will snap it on 1st and 10. The give. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Great job by that defender. I mean, he timed that snap count perfectly, got into the backfield, and created the negative play.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like, the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next time.
He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. This will be a 50-yard field goal attempt, and he'll have to curl it in from the right side. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? To the ground with the bat. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game.
To running room. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Wants to throw on first down. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. This Stanford offense is humming, set up with another first down. Got it behind the line. It's Lawrence. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Illegal offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. The offense set for a first down play. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. And that Clemson defensive front getting their paws on dudes and making their presence felt.
And, Reese, that's how they built their dynasty. I mean, I know the offense was flash and sizzle and was really good, but, man, it's the Dexter Lawrence and the Christian Wilkins in the defensive front. Those big boys that could get after the quarterback that played relentless.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Man, this guy is just starting to take this game over. Sack on first down, sack on second down, and now on third down, this offense, they better identify where this guy's lining up, and they better get him double-teamed because they can't block him right now.
Here's the pressure. He'll try to do it himself. And the defense is there to stop him short of the first down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And he'll have to find the line and generate some power, a 46-yarder from the left. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And the kick is good, and guys, we have ourselves a tie ball game.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for the squad.
They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. On the right side. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Fires it incomplete.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
Catch in the middle. It's Stevens. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. Receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and we'll get ready to change sides for the second quarter. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. First play of the period will be a second down. Sends it back in motion. looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Stevens.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
They'll try to power their way ahead. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
And that's got to feel good if you're the offense, because third down has been a bit of a problem all season long, but you love the way they're executing at this point, finding ways to keep the chains moving.
He's shoved out of bounds right at the 6-yard line as they were able to at least keep him out of the end zone.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense to come.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
He'll bring it back looking for help. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They'll start this drive down by a touchdown, trailing 10-3. Caught in the backfield, it's Lawrence. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the gun, running back gets to give. Finds some space, enough to get 5 to the 22.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to third.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got room to work. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Fires to the middle. Complete to the right. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. It's complete to the left. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. He'll keep it himself. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. The Cardinal, once feeling the shadow of that goalpost, now have moved it out and putting a drive together. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
That is one the quarterback is going to want to have back. It's touchdowns or it's checkdowns once you get down to the red zone. You can't get too aggressive and greedy trying to fit the football into small windows, and as a
he lobs one high down the left side. Catch inside the 30 and still running. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
And the offense didn't need to accept the penalty thanks to that big play. Just couldn't stay off the quarterback, and that roughing the passer call has them set up with a 1st and 10. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play. And the
Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
How about this goal line defense? On 1st down, they expect the run, they stuff it for a loss. And on 2nd down, expecting pass, they now get after the quarterback and bring him down for a sack. They are pushing this offense back in the wrong direction. This has been textbook goal line defense here as of late.
So So given where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference penalty in the end zone will put the ball at the 2. And the Tigers have it with a 1st and goal. He's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And for a quick update, let's go.
Defense was the story here. J.J. Watt may be the standard, but it looks like there's another stud.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Grab behind the line. It's Lawrence. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Humphries. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. Stanford gets set to snap it on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Humphries. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job by the wide receiver finding that hole, and the quarterback throwing it straight. 1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Rushes on him. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He'll try to take it back. Return takes it inside the 30, down to the 28 as the defense has them setting up shop from there. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Quickly complete. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play.
This receiver is such a weapon, and he has so much speed, and he can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just running go routes and post routes, but how about throwing him the drag, letting him catch it, and use his speed to turn it upfield.
Gets it past the marker. Breaks into the open. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Tigers. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that, and he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown run.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. To the air on 1st down. Under fire. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking downfield on 1st down. That's caught. It's Humphries. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Buys a little time with his feet. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Stanford quickly to the line. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. On target to the left. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in the first half.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Looking for the score. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a first down.
Pass interference. Defense.
So given where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference penalty in the end zone will put the ball at the 2. And the offense grateful for that penalty if they can just move it one more yard to get it in. Looking to scramble. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinal!
And earlier this offense had to settle for 3. Nice job finishing the half, punching it in the end zone, cutting into this lead, and gaining the momentum in the football game.
You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Just an outstanding return there and really sets up his offense nicely. Motion from the wide receiver. Off play action on first down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And I think this team knew going into halftime trailing, their defense was going to have to step up here in the second half. And on the very first play of the third quarter, they get a sack. That is good news for this defense.
Finds his man. It's Frank. And that completion good for a short game, but they still have some work to do to pick up the first down. It'll be third and long. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. Oh my, he just shanked that one. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll check the spot. I think they'll have it right around the 40-yard line. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, this offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down. You've just thrown an incompletion. So third in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
Here's a heat. Finds his big tight end. He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37. Stanford lines up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. He gets the offense will set up shop. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Give to the single back. Turning it on. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. You know, the entire concept of the play-action fake is to slow down the rush. Didn't work.
No, they didn't bite on it, which was great defense. They didn't bite on it. They knew it wasn't a run.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Going to take a shot at this DB. Makes the catch down the right side. He's out of bounds after a really nice game, but there is a marker on the field. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. Here comes the offense on second down. Looking to fire. Here comes the Heat. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He'll need some juice in that arm on third and long. Looking for a deep man. And he throws another interception, his third of the night. Bringing it back. He's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. Get the ball back and put your offense in business. The Tigers have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is third and goal.
And how about the response from this defense? Put in a horrible situation, horrible field position. Jesse, they bowed their necks 3 times in a row.
Yeah, and it's a sudden change situation, and they practice that all week. You never know when they're going to come up, but you have to have guys on the field playing with a sense of urgency. This has been awesome defensively.
He slides that just inside the right upright. And now the lead is even bigger. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to... Oh, he's got some space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Caught over the middle. It's Westbrook. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. Right down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Stanford. Once he got some room, it was over. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, who knows how things are going to finish up in the Big Ten this season, but this is a game to keep in mind. Washington had an impressive showing at home, and to do it with some of the legends of the past there, Mark Brunell, Napoleon Kaufman, and Lincoln Kennedy, what a special victory. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the Big Ten standings as this one does, gentlemen.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there, I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28. This offense has it with really good field position. Power football with the run. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun. Give on the inside. Worked it down to the 22-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry. Stanford at the line, needing to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Humphries. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Good right down the boulevard. This is now a 7-point game.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. It's caught. He's running free down the middle. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Clemson.
Well, the quarterback does a great job with his decision-making. He found the matchup he wanted one-on-one. His tight end's able to stretch the field. He makes the catch, and he does the rest of the work himself, running it into the end zone.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Man down on the play as the officials take a break. Field to start the drive. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. Stanford could choose to go for it all here on 2nd and inches. Trying play action. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Hauls it in down the sideline. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. That last big play has them in position to threaten here, 1st and 10 from the 37. Just tried to ease it out there, and it falls incomplete. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinal!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipate.
And it's blocked. Still on his feet, and remember, he can return it. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This drive will open from the 15. The give to the tailback. There he goes. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27.
And there's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Motion from the wideout. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Great heads-up awareness by the cornerback on that play. He saw the receiver get the ball. He shot downhill and made a nice tackle.
We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So we open the final period with a third down play. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Now he'll turn one loose back to the middle. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Breaks
into the open. Powers through the defender. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the catch. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Stanford hoping to pay off this red zone opportunity. Out of the gun to give to the back. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. He'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Stanford comes to the line, and that first down marker is a long way away. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. A first down run on the doorstep. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now it's 2nd and goal. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Looking for the goal line. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. Sneaks it in.
It's just so nice to have a signal who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
He is denied. Stopped short of the goal line, trying to tie the game, and he will not get the 2-point conversion.
34, Stanford, 32.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll... Down at the 24. Clemson has their paws on it. They'll send out the offense. After giving up that last touchdown, they've still got the lead, but now feeling a little bit of pressure to answer with one of their own, David.
Man, it gets a little bit tight. Listen, we're getting later in the ball game. This offense punted last time. They got to find a few plays, Palmer, that they really love here. Steal some momentum back in this ball game.
They do, David, and after watching their defense just get gashed down the field that last drive, the dream drive for this offense would be to matriculate the ball down the field, eat up some clock, and finish it off with a touchdown.
Going to swing it on second down. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
The cornerback wasn't fooled that time. He was squatting on the out route, and because of that, he was able to transition, break on the ball, and knock it away.
On third and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They put it in the end zone the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to really take control of this game.
You can feel the momentum shifting. If they were able to take the football here, drive it down the field, and score again, David, they would have all of that momentum on their side.
And there's nothing about momentum that you can quantify. Like, I don't understand it, but once it gets going in one direction, a lot of times it's so hard to swing it back the other direction. The momentum is real, and they got it.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Grab near the marker. It's Humphries. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
Fourth down coming up.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route.
Stanford going back to work with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. And wings it incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cardinal come to the line with lots of work to do on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't connect on his first throw. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Stanford lines up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something. Turning it on! Flips the field in an instant, and he has it down to the 25-yard line. Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. First and 10 from the 25. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Savage. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Clemson. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
No love lost between teams anytime they square off inside the Big Ten. Here's one that's just gone final. Ohio State looked dominant in a victory that was never really in question. That offense had zero problem putting up points. Not unlike the days of Stroud and Fields and so many greats before them. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a Big Ten matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
And the offense, after giving up that sack, they're not going to take time to think about what happened. They're going right back.
And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. When you're trying to protect a lead, you just simply cannot have a personal foul penalty at this stage in the game. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. Stanford wants to push the pace.
And that is the exact opposite what this defense wants. When you have the lead, you can't give up an explosive play or back-to-back explosive plays. Play the...
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Stopped at the 46-yard line and just making a play and turning in the interception. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Under fire. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the 1st down? Clemson will send the punt team out. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And they'll just down it right there. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air on 1st down. Got him downfield. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Looking downfield on 1st down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Back to pass. Pressure coming. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He's taking a deep shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. He will take a knee, and the defense can stop the clock one more time, but this one is just about in the books.